Okay, here we are in episode 8 of the Great Guitar Build-Off 2020 Unofficial. And in this one, we're doing all body work. Besides maybe a couple of small things to the neck, pretty much finished the body, all set, ready to go. So the video you'll see after this will actually start doing the finish. So this finishes up everything that we need to do. There's a lot going on. Like I say that every time, but there's a lot going on. And I just kind of follow through and show every piece of the step as I just go ahead and put this thing together. There is some talking, but it's not too much, and it's just to give you highlights of what's going on. So that's about it. So here's the newest one. Here's the latest. Go ahead, stay tuned, subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy. All right, so this is a quick status on where we are. Sorry for the messy bench, but man, been doing a lot of stuff. All right, so body-wise, pretty much everything's done. Got this all, the Floyd rows already done out, the pickups, even the depth for the extra pieces that come down where you actually screw them in. Pickup rings there. See, the body cavity's done. I did another little inlay here for area 51. Let's see the back. I took off an extra 2 millimeters, that nice little arc here, and then sanded it down. Got my screw holes there for the things. Got the back for the whole Floyd rose. I've got the cavity done out here. Now, was going to go 2 different routes with the cavity plates. So I started with, this is epoxy. You can see, kind of like it, kind of don't. And also the epoxy that I laid for like the pickup rings, a little flimsy. I mean, it'll work, but it's just not really hard. It's more like a hard rubber in some ways. So either way, I have enough that I could do that, but I went in another direction as well. And so now that I have enough for both, you know, I'll probably do both. So the other thing I have is the I used Purple Heart. So I made Purple Heart plates. So you can see that goes in there nicely. Purple Heart cavity plate there. Just need to be sanded down. Be finishing those. That's all good. And then also for the Purple Heart on this side. So you can see, like, I could do a pickup ring like that, where the pickup will lay inside, and I would just clean this up and shine it up. But I also have the Purple Heart, which I might just, at the end of the day, end up using anyways. I just got to clean these out. I got them all done out, drawn up, so I could easily do that. So that's where I am with that. Not bad. I'm at the very end of this build before I start to do my finish. And before I do my finish, I'll do a dry run of putting it together, especially because I have the Floyd rose, which is, I've never done a Floyd rose in one of my builds. It's always been like a hardtail. So with the Floyd rose, what I do want to do is, before I even start doing my finish and all my other stuff, I'm probably going to do a dry run where I put the Floyd rose in, put that neck on, see how everything aligns, lays, just to see, because my guess is that I'm probably going to want to take off a little more, either come in deeper, which for the knee, the heel, which I don't think I want to come in deeper on my body. I think my body, I got a nice chunk of wood there, which is pretty good. I got extra on my heel here that I can play with. I made that kind of fat. So, yeah, it's a lot fatter than typically I'll see some on my other necks. I can just come down on my neck there, heel, and bring it down. So I got to polish up the frets. I already drilled out the holes and did a dry run of putting the Floyd rose nut on. Perfect, no problem. Everything drilled out here I have some hip shot tuners. They look really nice. So really just a cleanup of the neck. I'll just get her down, clean it up, clean up the fretboard a little. That's it. Throwing it on. I did a test run last night, and I'll probably try something different. I don't know. I did it with one of my other guitars where using the ash, there's a way where you can use, well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can put down like sorry, still early. Need a little more coffee. Hold on a sec here. You can put down a stain and then do a sealer and put down a second stain of some sort, or even a dye. And after the sealer, the other stuff will fill in. Since ash is like a very open grained, same with like oak, I can have color that just goes into the grain, which you guys have probably seen many, many, many times, right? So last night I tried this where I just did a grain filler, and with that grain filler I actually put in some black stain. I let that sit overnight and then I sanded it down. So I could do it in such a way where I have black coming through all of the grain here. I do have to say, I'm kind of torn. I love a good finish. I really do. But the way the grain is here, the brightness of the body in contrast with what I have here, I don't know. I'm almost, I'm trying to debate whether here I like the natural wood look on the top. I really do. In fact, even the darker, I wish I'll get some close-ups, but even the darker brown that comes through the grain, I'm really digging here. So I don't know if I'll just stick with that and have a nice, I have not done a natural looking. It just looks really sweet. So the sides and the back, I could do the grain filler as well. Sand that back, do a nice polished finish on it. And so the back and the sides would look a little different. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'll test out a couple other things. I do have some colored stain as well. So like I have some purple stain. I used it on, I think my other ash guitar. It was like a nice purple stain where I did black for the grain, but did purple over the top, and it looked really good. But I could do it opposite where I do purple in the grain, and then just have it natural around it, almost like this. So I only sanded that back really quick, so it does look a little dark. But at the end of the day, it would be cleaned up more and it'd be as light as this, but the black would be in there. I could do the same thing with a purple. And that sounds kind of cool to me because it would kind of flow with everything I got going here. So not much more to go, to be honest, before I can start doing finish, which I've already kind of got into. Got to drill out the holes for the actual knobs. Now I have a couple of different knobs here. Now people have, I know I'm talking, maybe I'm off screen, I don't know. But I've had a couple of people already talking about, oh, it'd be cool if you did like, somebody said like a spaceship knob, which it would. That'd be super cool. But I don't know, I have some knobs here that I think kind of fit the purpose just right. Let me see. I got these a while ago, but I might not use the purple. I have a green. I think they look pretty sweet. I think they even glow in the dark, actually. So I have two different color green here. And then I also have, these are a little darker. I could throw on there. Not bad. To me, I don't know, they look kind of cool. I mean, I could make something. It'd be at the end of the day. I don't know. I kind of like, I have plenty of knobs here. And I like the look of the knobs. And to be honest, it works for me. So, that's where we'll probably be going. Let me see. I think that's it for now. I'm just going to continue to go down the road here and start finishing up. Getting to the final stage here where I can do a dry assembly with the Floyd Rose and check out how everything is. From there, everything apart, start working on finish and how it's going to look. Okay? All right.